I love a good hodgepodge, a good mix and match of things, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a good eclectic mix. It's probably who I am at my core. I am eclectic when it comes to my personal style, when it comes to my home decorating, when it comes to thrifting. I'm pretty eclectic, and today's video is a nice eclectic mix of things. There's a little bit of thrifting, there's a thrift haul, what I'm gonna do with what I thrifted. There is an update on that basket that we were on the hunt for when we were at the Rose Bowl Flea Market that we wanted to turn into a light fixture. We have an update on that, and then also a fun little bit of decorating with something I like to collect, which are vintage museum art posters. I know it may be random, but I love finding them, and I've been lucky to find several over the last few years. We finally put them all together in a collection up our staircase. So there's a little bit of decorating in today's video. It's just a nice eclectic mix. I think maybe a little something for everybody today. Stick around all the way to the end so you can see it all and enjoy this fun little eclectic mix. So sometimes you buy something at the thrift store and it seems like a good idea at the time. And then you get it home and you're like, yeah, no, this isn't gonna work. It's not gonna fit my home. I don't think I can resell this. Something along those lines. Well, I bought this candle, my week-long thrifting haul that I had. Is at the last store. I debated and debated, and I should have followed my gut, because although I thought it was cool and definitely vintage and seems to be handmade, I don't know, are these candles handmade? I think they are. Anyway, I thought, okay, I'll take a chance, is what kind of my idea was there at the end. And then once I got further into looking at the comps of the candle, they're really all over the place. And I just thought, you know what? I should have followed my gut in the beginning and left this for someone else to find. And so here around my local Goodwills, you have 2 weeks when you buy something until you can exchange it. Don't do store credit, but you can definitely exchange. So I saved my receipts, of course. I've got my receipt, I've got the candle. I'm gonna head in to the Goodwill. It's $9.99. See if I can find something to exchange for $9.99. I don't think it's gonna be hard. So here we go, let's go into my local Goodwill for an exchange. Got my tote bags. Right after that, I spied 2 brand new, maybe 3 brand new carts. Let's look at this one. Look at there, right off the bat, $9.99. It's got plates and cups. This is so cute. Okay, I might have immediately found my exchange, and I haven't even got all the way in. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, you guys know I have an affinity for flatware. This looks very fun. I'm not sure it's old. $13.99. These look like good chargers. Square. This would be good for the patio. So there's 5. That may be why they're here. What else? This cobalt vase. That's interesting. Cute. Some good TV trays down there. Okay, here. Ooh. And gosh, this cookie jar. It's really, really cute. It's got a lid. This would be a bugger to ship in one piece. this up. It looks like Wedgwood, but I can't. I'm gonna have to work on the tag to see if it's stamped Wedgwood somewhere in there. Feels like Jesterware. And I just noticed that this mug is a big old ugly chip. So these, I need to decide if these other ones that are in good shape, because they're being sold as a set of 4, they've got them all zip tied together. They've got them for $5.99. So I've got to decide if the other 3 are worth that or not. Because this other one would be a no-go. It's a cute picnic basket. $7.99. Oh, look. It's darling. Let's see. More baskets. These, can't tell. There's 3 of them. They're kind of nesting in each other, but I like the shape and size. I do always stop when I see these metal frames because finding old museum posters is one of my favorite things. And often they are framed in these old metal frames. And I'll show you my little collection soon of museum posters that I've thrifted. Bowl. It is $8.99. Just a pretty centerpiece. It's in good shape. What do you think? They have these carnival glass bowls for $9.99. There's 2 of them, and they've got them displayed with Halloween stuff, which is a good choice in my opinion. I'll help somebody see a good use for them. This old, looks like very 80s lamp that I found. It's huge. I wouldn't sell it. I would keep it. I don't need another lamp, but I mean, $12.99. I mean, see, I'm going through my cart. It's a lot of baskets in the cart today. Now, would you grab that really cool lamp for yourself for $12.99? And I've sold a bunch of these glasses before and sell them by the piece. And these are the highball goblets. So yeah, we'll definitely grab those. Gotta make sure that they're in good condition. I'm sitting here on the floor. That's become my new thing in the thrift store, to sit on the floor. So finding an exchange for $9.99 wasn't hard. Did leave some things behind that normally I would have not given it a second thought and put it in my cart and brought it home to resell. But I am really trying to be picky with what I pick up, and I'm glad that I have the option to be picky now. In the very beginning of my business, I bought anything and everything I could. If it was 20 plus years old, it went in the cart and I brought it home. I bought a lot of damaged things, thinking, oh, well, somebody will still want this, and they didn't. Or I wasn't good about really checking the comps to seeing how much money I could really make. and then didn't make very much. So I'm trying to be picky. The way I've been able to be more picky is by sourcing more often and having a bigger backstock of items, which I still do. I have a huge shelving unit in the garage. It's full of stuff that needs to be listed. And so I go regularly. I keep my inventory up on my shop, and also plenty of items ready to go. And so it leaves me room just to be really, really picky with what I want to sell, how I want to reinvest my money into my business. So I ended up getting $40 worth of things today. One of those things I'm keeping for myself. The rest I'll put in the shop. Oh, there might be two things. There might be two things that I'm keeping for myself. I don't know. I'll make that decision. That'll be a game day decision. But I'll show you everything when we get home. Okay, so this is the haul that I ended up coming home with. So my $9.99 exchange turned into this. So these glasses, I bought 2 sets. There's 4 in each. I've bought and sold these before. So if I've had success selling something, if I see it out again, I'll pick it up and keep trying to sell it. I won't give up. So I will probably sell these by the glass. That works well for me because someone breaks one glass and they just need one. I've sold a lot of singles, and then I've had people buy, 4. So I like selling vintage glassware by the glass. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. I also picked up, this was out on the cart. You know what I think? No, these were out on the cart, the lamp, and this all came out on the cart today. But I immediately grabbed this because I thought, well, that looks unique. I have success selling kind of weird stuff like this. And when I did a quick search for comps, turns out it's actually an old Fitz and Floyd piece. I don't think, it has a little handle, kind of like it's a mug. It's not a mug, it's just a little dish. But you can see on the bottom, there is the little double F stamp along with some other writing. So that was fun to find that. It was full of rocks, like gravelly type rocks. I'm not sure what the person that previously owned it was using it for, but I took the rocks out. I'll clean it up and find this cute little thing a new home. I did end up bringing home this old Arthur Court frame. It's still in really, really nice condition, but I do like the grape design, and here's why I like it. I think it would be great for a photo of, like, if you go to wine country and you have a cute photo from your trip, that would be a really cute keepsake souvenir from your time to wine country. I think this would make a great memory. So grabbed that. I wasn't sure what this was. I could tell it looked old. And turns out it's an old, I believe, like milk jug. So it is enamel. It is a dark navy color. Somebody put feet on the bottom of it. I'm gonna try to soak it to see if I can get these to come off. Like, I tried just to do a quick, like with my fingernails, which isn't smart, to try to see if those would pop off. Obviously somebody just put those on there to kind of protect the surface they had it on, but for someone's rustic kitchen, I mean, obviously you're not going to use this to actually hold liquids now, but would make a really cute vase. Makes just cute kitchen decor, I think. And it's a really pretty dark cobalt blue color. So that was kind of a fun and different find, something I've never seen before when I've been thrifting. So I grabbed it. These baskets were all nested together, and the little tag on it says Lillian Vernon. So that's an old 80s brand. These I might keep. I've got some baskets that are on top of our hutch that I've been kind of building a collection of. I saw a store called Emily Jobert, I think was the name, in Montecito, and they had a hutch similar to ours, and all along the top of it was filled with old vintage baskets. So I've been trying to kind of copy that idea. I love the shape of these. Great for sitting on like a table centerpiece because of the long and narrow shape of them. So those were fun. And then the last thing I brought home was this gigantic lamp. I love a good lamp. This looks very 80s to me. It has the dark brown cord. I know it was old. If I had an antique booth or something like that, then I might think about reselling it. But this is way too big to try to resell online because shipping would just be outrageous. But I debated thinking, well, I should just leave it. I'm not going to resell it. I don't really need another lamp in my home. So I was really, really close to putting it back on the shelf. It had just come out on the cart, actually. So, but something was telling me, it's like, no, you're going to regret it. It's only $12.99. Take it home. If you don't use it, maybe one of your boys. This is what I was telling myself in the middle of the store. So I brought it home, and when I got home, I remembered that I had a really cool lampshade that came off of, and it's really dirty, it needs to be cleaned up, came off of another lamp that I found at a different Goodwill. And it was so big and unique, I didn't like it on the lamp that it came on, but I didn't want to get rid of it because you don't find shades like this anymore. So I kept the shade, and now I've got the perfect I've got the perfect lamp, because you need, for a shade this big, you need a really big lamp. So, where is it? There it is. Look, it's perfect. It's so perfect together. So I don't know where I'm going to put it, but it's very cool and very big. It's a very big lamp. So I love a good thrifted lamp. So that made me happy to find that today. And I'm glad that I decided to bring her home after all. And now I'm going to have to go find a spot for her. We should do like a time lapse. Yeah. Then coming up our staircase, here it is. So we've been collecting these for a while. Some of these are even from our honeymoon, which was 25 years ago. But a lot of them have come from our local Goodwills. For whatever reason, I have an affection for, Miles wants to help. Hi, buddy. For these vintage art posters. I think part of what I love about them is they, usually you'll get the name, sorry, Miles, hop. You'll get the name of the museum that they're from, and sometimes, like in this case of this de Kooning, you get the dates of when the exhibition was happening. Like this one was from the 70s at the Seattle Art Museum. You might remember that I found this on our trip when we were thrifting up in Eugene, visiting our son up there. This came from my local Goodwill. This came from my local Goodwill. This was actually one that we got on our honeymoon. It was from the Picasso Museum in Barcelona. And so it was an exhibit poster, and I've just had it for 25 years, not sure what to do with it. We got this. This is not vintage, but we got this after our trip to New York last year to see some family from the MoMA, a Rothko poster. But like this one right next to it is a Monet exhibit that was at the Philadelphia Art Museum in '89. This Picasso I found at my local Goodwill. The Norton Simon Museum is in Pasadena. And this one is from Yale. And this one we also got on our honeymoon and have had it for 25 years. And now it has a home, and we still have room. If we wanted to add more, we could. That might become a bigger challenge, but I love the way it turned out. It brings a lot of color to this big wall, this big space on our staircase. So I love it. I'm out here in my garage where I keep all of my inventory for my shop and also where I have my shipping station. And I'm excited because today I am shipping out Eleanor's baby cup. Eleanor's baby cup's going to a new home, and Dwayne's mug went to a new home yesterday. That mug was shipped out. If you watched my last video, those were two pieces that I was just attached to, I guess. And I'm excited that they have found a special new home. And I just want to say thank you to all the customers that shop all these fun finds and give these special pieces a special new home. So thanks so much for watching today. If you'll take a minute and like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. It means a lot. And I just appreciate you following along. And as I always like to say, every piece tells a story, and I'm glad that you're a part of mine. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Can you say hi? I know, I see you guys too. Miles, can you say it like a good boy? Just a good boy.